Good morning, we've got another huge day ahead of us. So today we're driving from where we are now, which is Nagoya, all the way up to Yokohama to pick up our 180 drift car, and then we've got to drive both of them another 4 hours to Ebisu. So total driving time today is about 8 hours, if not more. We're very tired, and it's going to be a bit of an interesting trip with this drift car because it's not exactly in the best shape for driving on the road. But well, we'll continue the journey. First smoko break. So what I've got here, all this for $10 NZ, chocolate bread, pizza chips, water, chicken Sammy's by the looks, unsure, and the one and only orange Gina. Good value for money and tastes bloody awesome. Up ahead of us you can actually see Mount Fuji up there with snow on the top. Pretty insane to see. It's got clouds all around it. What a view. Check it out. Hey brother. It's actually the brother. Okay, we made it to Yokohama. And this is John's missile. Freshly stacked, and it's all been semi-repaired now. Is it straight enough?
We'll never drive straight, but it'll do.
Yeah, it looks good.
That's that.
So this thing was crashed at Ebisu, and then John snatched it and has fixed it up. You can see it's actually got some goodies in there. Seats are pretty much brand new, Driftworks harnesses, new cage, bolt-in cage. Should do the job.
Just needs a professional driver.
And here's this other missile that we're going to be driving up there, believe it or not. So just doing a bit of Matsuri prep before we head up to Ebisu. S15's coming apart. It's not really a missile yet, but it's about to be.
It will be in the next 48 hours.
Look, it's even got aero. Damn. So taking the fenders off, headlights out, and driving it up, which is like a 4-hour drive. So that's driving on the road, so is that, and probably the Evo too. No one gives a shit around here. John's new Crocs. He's RTD. So I got all the aero off the S15. Don't want to damage that drifting.
He's gonna get smashed.
I'll take this aero back home with me. She's all go here. So we got Mike Nakamura's truck here. All our tyres supplied by John. JZX90 is going to go on this. Twin stacker. We're thinking about putting the 180 on this as well, but it'll end up just being way too slow, so we'll just drive the 180 instead.
Cross-threaded them in and now they won't stay in.
Sure, it's a fun story.
Fucking hell. Well, he had one job, bro. Is this why we love you, Rohab?
Of course.
Do I hear more or not?
No. Yes, because there's no more in there. Nah, bro, this one ain't the one that came out of it, I don't think.
Rare moment that John's actually working. There is quite a lot of this, man.
Well, I'm putting this in, but this bolt ain't going in, bro. What the fuck?
Come on, mate.
I'm gonna give up on it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna leave the handbrake cable hanging.
You can't just leave it hanging, it needs
I
attention.
can put a cable tie on it.
Oh yeah, cable tie. It'll be sweet.
No, it's still got the bracket over here, like down near the hub.
Right, these aren't coming off, so I'm just going to break it.
Oh yeah, sure.
It's only at 15, isn't it?
Time for a test drive with open dump, no exhaust on this thing. Straight off the downpipe. Works in the rear, Volks in the front, snow tyres, good to go. Overboosting still. 1.5 bar, a little bit too much. Jay-Z's up and running.
Something stupid's gonna happen, you know that.
Yeah, I reckon it looks fine. I mean, it works.
That's it. It's got no rear window, but
John thinks this is going to die at Matsuri.
You know it.
It's not coming back.
Either she was broke.
Last outie never.
They're like, best part is they're like, got documents, I want to export it.
It's straight.
It's not getting exported.
It's going to be a show car back home. Handbrake works now. Oh, yeah, she's a street car. Alright, time to finish off our beast. So we gotta mount the bolts for the cage and tighten the handbrake. Bit of addition to the exhaust. Putting the plates in the bolt and cage here. What a beauty. Tighten up this handbrake. It's even got R32 calipers by the looks of it. Twin pot. This car is actually a beauty. Everything in the rear's adjustable. Gauges, whole 9 yards. So this thing is pretty much all done. We just put a booster in there, gonna put that up a little bit. And she's all go over here. Whole turbo's coming off. So the actuator on this is seized by the looks of it, so we've got to put another one on. Right, we're pretty much ready to go. Shout out to these legends for getting this thing ready. And let's hope we make it. Alright, so here's the new car. 180, we think it's ready to go. We're about to do the craziest thing ever. So we're about to drive this thing, this and the Evo, to Ebisu, which is what, it's well over 4 hours. It's raining, it's currently 4 PM, so we're gonna get there real late. It's gonna be dark. You can just tell she's a bit of a missile, so I pray we make it. Don't really have any history on this car. I mean, it runs and stuff, so we just hope it doesn't overheat or blow up or something on the way there. So I've just got some food from 7-Eleven in case we get stranded on the side of the road and have to sleep in the car. Just getting prepared, for the worst, because we really don't know what's going to happen. Lock diff, knuckles and everything, raining on Japan roads. Yeah, this is probably one of the craziest things I'm ever going to do. Right, here we go. Oh boy. At least I got some music. Tires in the back. This is crazy. Woohoo! Let's go! Woohoo! Yee! I can't believe it. Lock diff and knuckles in the rain going over 100 Ks. I don't know. First toll. Oh boy. Hey bruv. Hey! Bruv. Spec car too. Alright guys, we're half an hour in and I think the turbo is blowing. It's making a purr of a noise and I've got no boost. Oh boy. And it doesn't look like I can pull over anywhere. This is not good. Holy shit. Alright, so we've finally pulled over. Yeah, I was right, the turbo is stuffed. Wow. Well, give it a rev. Jesus. Yeah. Oh well, that is that. So we just rang the guys, John. So what they said for us to do is put it here in this parking lot. We're like, not exactly in the middle of nowhere, but we're well away from them. We're driving for quite a while, so they're gonna come get it with the truck, load it up, take it back and put a new turbo on. So absolute legends for offering to do that, because I don't know, we're stuffed. It's raining, we don't want to work on it here. We don't have a turbo. They do, they've got a spare one, but like it's getting late, it's going to be dark in a second. So what we're going to do is leave the car here, they're going to pick it up, and we're going to jump in the Evo and head up to Ebisu. What a disaster, but I guess that happens. So we've realised it's got an S15 turbo on it, and we're thinking when they've done the conversion they may not have put a restrictor in for the ball bearing turbo, and that's why it's stuffed out. Like, it's absolutely stuffed. So yeah, there it is. We're gonna leave it here. There it is, parked. Holy crap. So it's already late. We're supposed to be in Fukushima, where Ebisu is, like very soon. We're supposed to be drifting tomorrow. It's currently, I think it's past 6 o'clock. These guys are gonna pick it up and they're gonna be doing it in the dark all hours of the night, I'd say. We were kind of just at the point of stuff it, we're not drifting, we'll just go watch kind of thing, but those guys are absolute legends for offering to actually fix it for us. Like, what a major. Yeah, it's like a hot box in there, all the smoke's just pouring into the cabin. Oh my god. Ah, back in a comfortable car. Bit of a coincidence, because we actually heard the turbo getting a bit noisy when it was sitting there when we were working on it, but thought it might have been alright, but no. I guess it's better that it happened before we travelled like 3 hours out of Tokyo. And yep, that's the drift life for you. So it's currently bucketing down with rain. 2.5 hours-ish to go. And we're just saying why you get so tired and bored on the roads here, because it's just straight the whole time. It's not like New Zealand roads where you're always turning, and it's, New Zealand roads are kind of like a constant toge in a way. But this, you just go straight, straight, straight. I guess it's the same for most of the world as well. I don't know how people do it all the time. Well, we've finally made it. Nagoya to Fukushima. We've pretty much been driving all day. We left at like 8 this morning, something like that. We've only just arrived now, I think it's nearly 10 o'clock. Absolute mission. We've been nearly falling asleep driving, like, oh my god. I don't know why we've been so tight on this trip. I just think it's, I don't know, maybe because the roads are just straight and boring or something, and you just end up nearly falling asleep. But thank goodness we're sharing the driving on the Evo here, with the Evo here, because if we're driving both cars separately, I honestly don't think we would have been able to do it. We're absolutely wrecked. So unsure what the plan's going to be with the 180. John may be able to get it sorted with a new turbo, and then they're going to bring it up potentially, but to be quite honest, we're kind of at the point where we're not too fussed. If we go to Ebisu and just watch and go as passengers, then it's alright, because honestly this trip is just blowing all our money, and we're kind of getting to the point where we're struggling. So yeah, whatever, it is what it is. We've made it. We're gonna go to bed. Well, no, because I'm gonna have to edit another video. That's probably half the reason why we're so wrecked all the time, but oh well, things we do.